Hello everybody and welcome back to the MLB The Show 18 Giants franchise here in MLB The Show 18, and this is going to be the final episode of the regular season for our third year in the team. We can clinch a postseason spot, so we're playing 6 games and we can clinch a postseason spot and we can win the division this episode if we play well enough. So first we head out to LA for 3. And we have our September call-up, so we have a big bench. 95-51, almost certain to win the division. We have Chris Archer on the mound for us, as the Dodgers have Julio Urias. You see there, 13 games up on the Diamondbacks, 14.5 up on the Dodgers. I think we can do it. I think we can most certainly go out and win the division. Hopefully, for the first time in this franchise, looks like there's 16 games left. So we have to lose everything, and the Dodgers have to win every single game. Because the Dodgers won the division the first 2 years. They're the only reason that when we had 103 wins, we still couldn't win the division. I think we're finally going to have a chance, but we do still have to worry about the Diamondbacks as well. Anyways, a leadoff single for Orlando Ortiz. Now Tommy Pham, he steps in. That curveball, it's not even close as Ortiz swipes second base. Now a 1-2 count with Ortiz on second. Already in scoring position. And the count runs 2-2. Our team has really just picked things up for us. And, we're rolling through the competition. And that was ball 3 as Ortiz swipes third. No, but our batting has really picked things up for us down the stretch as we're just rolling through all our competition. Full count pitch to Pham, and he lines it left center field. It is caught, but Ortiz will tag, and it is 1-0 San Francisco. Now a 2-1 count on Buster Posey. 68 home runs. He has a chance to break the all-time single-season record, but he has to keep hitting them. 16 games left. I believe he needs 5 to tie, something like that. It's either 76, 77, or 73. I can tell you it's one of those. I think he needs 5 to tie. I'll check after this game. Actually, I'll just check during it. Hold on. What is the single-season record for most home runs in an MLB season? 2-1 pitch to Freeman. No, not this year. Strike 3. What is the overall record for most home runs ever in an MLB season? How many home runs did Barry Bonds hit in a single MLB season? Freeman. 28 home runs. I don't think that's going to be the record. Whatever. I'll look after this game. The Giants score 1 in the first as Chris Archer takes the mound for them here in the bottom of the first. We'll see what he can do. He threw a no-hitter earlier this year, and after that he's just been lights out for us. He does have an over 4 ERA, but our pitching hasn't been spectacular by all means at all. Nobody on our team. Johnny Cueto's our best pitcher for sure this year. I was thinking about trading him last year. Glad I didn't. He's going to win the Cy Young this year. So it's a good thing I didn't decide to trade him. He might be gone soon enough. If he's a free agent, he might get re-signed, depending on how much money he wants. But I mean, I feel like for some reason I just feel like it's probably a one-time thing that he's gonna have this good of a year. Cody Bellinger ties up the game. That ball deep right center field, not coming back. Oh, sorry, that's not Cody Bellinger. That's Corey Seager. I knew it wasn't Cody Bellinger because he has more than 24 home runs. He's second for MVP behind Buster Posey. He has 50 home runs this year. Alright, well that ends that inning quickly. But we do give up a home run. A double for Odubel Herrera. Now we will see if Chris Archer can get himself back a lead. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking he and Cueto are our two pitchers who have hit home runs this year. I hope my camera doesn't die in the middle of this. That'd be really bad. Yeah, this rain is really coming down here. 2-2 count now on Archer. So I'm gonna have to, like, we'll play one main game of the series and then we'll kind of, like, skip through the other two because of the camera battery. Archer, left field, it is down and they're going to send Herrera, and the Giants take a lead here in the second inning. Chris Archer gonna help himself out. And a pop-out ends the inning. Justin Turner singles started off, and a 2 RBI double from Tim LaCastro makes it 3-2 Dodgers. But now, a 1-out triple from Tommy Pham III brings up your National League MVP Buster Posey. And the pitch to Posey outside, the count runs 2-2. All he needs is a base hit. And it can be a shallow base hit too because Tommy Pham has speed. And that's what he did last time. Or no, that is what he did last time. Sac fly. And it's a tie game in the third. So Freddie Freeman, he comes up, he strikes out. Archer walks Seager. Luckily, it doesn't lead to anything. And now, single for Orlando Ortiz. Then Pham singles, and Buster Posey strikes out with runners on the corner. Austin Jackson, former Giant, goes deep. And it's 5-3 LA. That'll bring up Odubel Herrera with 1 out and 2 on here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-2 count on him. Big pitch here from Urias is outside. The count runs 2-2. Now, this is one of the biggest at-bats in the game, 100% for sure. And a diving stop! Cody Bellinger! A 3-6-1 double play ends the inning. You don't see those too often. Austin Jackson hits his second home run of the game. It's a 4-run lead for the Dodgers. And Orlando Ortiz, he can try and get himself an RBI here. 0-1 count. Trying not to jump in all the time because of the camera battery, but still. Things are looking bleak for the Giants. Top of the 7th, 1 out, runner in scoring position. Orlando Ortiz not going to win Rookie of the Year, despite his batting average being 70 points higher than the next 2 candidates. And, well, he gets himself a well-needed for the team in this one, RBI triple. And that brings up Tommy Pham. Pham walks. Fielder's choice. And a 3-run shot for Freddie Freeman. Oh my god, I accidentally let Cody Ashe pitch. That's my fault. Can't believe I just did that. Going to bring in Felipe Rivero. Max Kepler reaches on an error. Freddie Freeman, he ties the game up. Cody Ashe gives up a solo shot. Andrew Miller comes in to try and close this game out. Andrew Toles looks to stop him. 1-1 pitch to Toles, swung on and missed. He's playing against his former ball club. Alright, now a 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Toles can't beat the throw. It was close. Now Orlando Ortiz, he got a big triple last time. 1-2 count on him. Fastball's outside. Ortiz, he is 3 for 4 in the game, so 4 for 5. He could have quite the day here in LA as we look to take game 1 of the series. Barely able to foul that one off. Okay, my camera battery's at 18%. Still a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Seager. Fields. Throw. Barely beats Ortiz. Giants down to their final strike here. Tommy Pham up. Miller. He gets the sign. His pitch. Swung on and missed, and the Dodgers take game 1, 8-7. And the Giants can't clinch a playoff spot yet. If we don't win the division, it's a curse. There's no way we don't win the division after a start. We don't have the best record either in the NL. A team who's not good, and I'm not going to say their name, does have the best record. As we get 2 of our call-ups playing in this one. Hunter Pence and this man right here, Joseph Lispcomb. I can't say his name. Lispcomb. I don't know what his name is. 1-0 Giants here. Okay, single for Sanchez. Hunter Pence, he is back on the team somehow. And a 3-run shot for Tommy Pham makes it 4-0. Orlando Ortiz, he doubles. He does not score, however. Aaron Sanchez pitching for us. I'm not sure. I don't think he's in a rotation. Oh, Yonder Alonso, he is a former Giant. We're going to bring in Kevin Quackenbush. Get those final 2 outs. Johnny Cueto pulled a leg muscle. He'll be out for 1 to 6 days, so Sanchez didn't start for us. Cueto did, and he got injured. We win, though, and we clinch a playoff appearance. As we look to David Price to pull off the win in this rubber match. Backup catcher Omar Navarra is going to be playing in this one instead of Buster Posey. 1 hit for with both teams combined. Going into the inning, and Chris Davis, who's still absolutely crushing the ball. 3-1 game now. And that's an RBI ground out. Freddie Freeman strikes out. Chris Davis, 49 home runs on the year. He's having quite the season. And the pitcher goes deep on us to make it a 4-2 game. David Price just let the pitcher hit a home run and a grand slam. Orlando Ortiz, he hits into a fielder's choice. Yeah, David Price is done. Hector Rondon comes into the game. He gives up 2 RBIs. Great. And the Dodgers win the series. We'll do game 2, I think. Yeah, game 2 is the one we'll showcase, so we're going to quick manage this one as well. In Chase Field, still on our road trip. Double for Freeman to start the inning. After a flyout tags him up, and then a sac fly, it's a tie game. Gio Gonzalez, he sucks. I told you our pitching's horrendous. It's a 3-run Diamondback lead. I'll just get through that inning. Okay. Gonzalez gets us through 4. And we'll have to bring in Jose Torres. He does great. Gets us out of a jam there. Single for Davis. Single for Ortiz. And how do you hit into a double play? There's a sac fly somewhere in there. 5-1. And the Diamondbacks win. We're not going to win the division. There's no way we do this. There's no way we fall and lose the division. Not your average hitter. We have the top 3 average hitters in baseball. 96 and 54. Still haven't won the division. Orlando Ortiz behind Martin Coe. To put in perspective, Orlando Ortiz hitting 326. Martin Coe, 338. Or sorry, 238. That's almost 100. That's almost a whole 100 points ahead of Martin Coe. Ortiz, he could actually still win the Rookie of the Year then. He just has to pick it up, and that's one way to do it. Lead off the game, 21st of the year. Orlando Ortiz makes it 1-0 Giants. Lead-off hitter. Long ball. Now, Tommy Pham, he strikes out. And now Buster Posey, still stuck at 68 home runs. Probably not going to beat Barry Bonds' single-season record. Still a heck of a year for Buster Posey. And he hits that ball fairly well into center field. And that is at number 2. Now, our backup catcher will be playing first base. Okay. Sure. It's not like we have, 15 first basemen on the bench. No, put our backup catcher in there. Well, I don't mind it, because he does get a 2-out base hit. A good hit there from Omar Narvaez. And now Chris Davis. He steps in. Let me check the camera battery. 14. Oh, no. He steps in here. And number 50's headed out to deep left center field. Forget about it. Way out of here. 457. Chris Davis goes deep. Who cares what Matt Carpenter does? Now James Paxton, who has been struggling this year. To the point where I'm thinking, if his contract's not up, if his contract's up, then we're not re-signing him. If it's not, then we're trading him. He will not be on the Giants next year. Jamie Gutierrez steps in here. 2-2 pitch, ground ball. Ortiz, bad throw, and it pulls Narvaez off the bag. That will be an error, and well, now Manny Machado does what Manny Machado does, and he gets a single into not even shallow. Our outfielders were playing really deep. I don't know, kind of shallow. And it's a 3-1 game. Steven Souza. I hate pitching with James Paxton. We're just going to skip through quite a bit of this game. Brandon Crawford gets hit by the pitch. Though Orlando Ortiz, like I said, he is on the grind for Rookie of the Year. Every RBI will help. He's looking for RBI number 60 on the year with 2 outs. And it's a 1-2 count. Terrible swing there. Now, 1-2 pitch. Orlando Ortiz, ground ball towards the middle. He will maybe beat out the throw. I'm not sure if they'll give him an RBI for that. Either way, he's going to, on another bad throw, get to third on an infield ground ball. The ruling of that will be, I think, an error. I'm not sure. Tommy Pham singles home Ortiz, and then Buster Posey goes deep, number 69 on the year for him. Matt Carpenter walks. Not much else. 7-1. And I take that back at 7-3. Andrew Toles. Alright, so he did not get an RBI for that, but he does single in his next at-bat. Steals second and third, and ends up scoring. And a 2 RBI double for the backup catcher, Omar Nevarez. We score 4 in that inning. 11-4. And now Orlando Ortiz, he will ground out to start the inning, and that just starts an inning of only groundouts for us. We walk to start the next inning. And a double from Davis. Groundout doesn't do anything. Strikeout doesn't do anything. And another groundout. So now Andrew Toles singles. He's thrown out trying to swipe second, though. Orlando Ortiz walks, he swipes second, thrown out trying to swipe third. We get another run, though. And a single for Brandon Crawford. And now we bring in Brett Gardner here. Top of the ninth, 1 out. And we are just looking to get a victory. Avoid the possibility of a sweep. Gardner hits into an inning-ending double play. But I'm feeling confident because we do have an 8-run lead. Jeremy Jeffress walks the leadoff man. Doesn't result to anything. Giants win. Let's go. 97 on the year. And I don't think is that enough to win the division? That might be. Despite a bad series against the Dodgers and not a great start against the Diamondbacks, the Giants have clinched the division, their first divisional win in this series, and now we just look to finish off the episode strong. I'll let the camera charge, and later on today, I'm going to record our first playoff game. We don't score in the first. Chris Davis doubles, and Brandon Crawford doubles him home. Then Andrew Toles goes deep, 2-run shot. It's 3-0 San Francisco. Chris Archer gives up an RBI double. It's okay, though, because Brandon Crawford drives it home 2 more. And it's 5-1. Double for Freddie Freeman. He doesn't score. Double for Andrew Toles. Odubel Herrera goes deep. Herrera, he was on the shelf for a long time this year due to injury. And credit to him, he's still hitting .284 and 218 at-bats with 22 RBIs, and he drives in even more there. Chris Davis, an RBI single. It's 10-1, and the Giants win the series. Like I said, next episode will be the division series against most likely... Ooh, I don't know. We're only 2 games behind them. And probably most likely against either the Nationals or the Nationals, because the Mets are pretty screwed. Well, that'll wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I need my camera to charge. Peace.